They called her cold because she stopped explaining herself. They called her distant because she stopped showing up where she was never understood. But what they never realized is that she never disappeared. She simply evolved, quietly, gracefully, into something rare. In a world obsessed with being seen, she mastered the art of seeing clearly. In a culture that glorifies noise, she became fluent in silence. This is the Sigma female, the one who doesn't fight for attention, because her presence already speaks louder than words. Independence, her sacred ground. She doesn't rebel for applause. She simply chooses peace over performance. While others chase acceptance, she follows her inner compass. Each decision, each step comes from a place of deep alignment. Not fear, not validation, but purpose. Her independence isn't a shield, it's a sanctuary. She doesn't withdraw to escape the world. She steps back to hear herself again. And when she moves with the quiet confidence of someone who has nothing to prove. Because true freedom isn't found in being different, it's found in being authentic. And from that independence, something powerful begins to take shape. A kind of leadership that doesn't demand attention, but earns it effortlessly. Innate leadership, the quiet authority. She doesn't need to shout to lead. She leads by example, not by ego. When others panic, she stays composed. When others seek control, she chooses clarity. So it's that calm, that steady energy that makes people trust her even when she says nothing. Her leadership isn't built on power. It's built on presence. She doesn't tell others what to do. She shows them how to rise, simply by walking her path. Like a lighthouse in the storm, she stands still, and the lost find direction in her steadiness. But calm doesn't mean untouched. Even she feels pain. She's just learned how to meet it differently. That's where her true strength lives, in resilience. Emotional resilience, strength without sound. The Sigma female has felt heartbreak, loss, and betrayal, but she refuses to let them define her. Each wound became a teacher, each fall a quiet lesson in grace. She doesn't drown in emotion, she channels it. She doesn't suppress feelings, she refines them. Her calm isn't numbness, and it's wisdom. She understands what Seneca meant when he said, "He who conquers himself is mightier than he who conquers a city." She no longer fights life. She flows with it, steady, present, grounded. Her strength doesn't roar. It radiates, and that calm foundation gives birth to something even rarer, a mind that sees beyond the surface. Intellectual depth. The thinker. Behind the silence, while others talk to be heard, she listens to understand. She observes human behavior the way an artist studies light. Every silence, every pause, reveals more than words ever could. Her thoughts are deliberate. Her curiosity, endless. She's not afraid to question everything, because she knows that truth only appears to those who are quiet enough to perceive it. When she finally speaks, people listen, not out of habit, but out of reverence. Because her words don't just fill space, they fill meaning. But wisdom without action means nothing. And she knows, knowledge must walk hand in hand with self-reliance. Self-reliance, the power of standing alone. She depends on no one to rescue her. Not because she doesn't trust, but because she has learned that self-trust is the highest form of faith. When life tests her, she doesn't collapse. She adapts. Like a captain steering through waves, she reads the currents, adjusts her sails, and keeps moving. If something breaks, she rebuilds. If she fails, she studies the lesson. No excuses, no noise, just quiet progress. Her discipline is her armor, her calm her weapon, and her faith in herself unshakable, because the one who can stand alone can withstand anything. And so solitude, the very thing the world fears most, becomes her ally, her mirror, her sacred space. Solitude, her sanctuary, not her cage. While most run from silence, she runs toward it. In her solitude, she meets the only person who truly matters, herself. It's there that she rebuilds after the storm. It's there she learns that not every ending means loss. Some simply mean beginning again, wiser. People think being alone is weakness. She knows it's refinement, because solitude doesn't isolate her. It awakens her. And when she returns to the world, she no longer moves with hesitation, but with quiet certainty. She has nothing to chase, nothing to prove, because her peace has already become her proof. So if you've ever felt unseen, if you've ever chosen peace over validation and silence over chaos, you already carry the spirit of the Sigma female. She doesn't walk ahead to be admired. She walks alone because the crowd no longer defines her. Her power isn't in being followed, it's in mastering herself. Watch the full story. Sigma female. She walks alone and always wins. Stoicism. There, we explore all 11 traits that reveal the depth of her rare and extraordinary character. Subscribe to Stoic Havenway for timeless Stoic wisdom, quiet strength, and the courage to walk your own path, even when you walk it alone. Thank you for walking this quiet journey with us.